Hello everybody, how we doing? It's Matty F. Fabian. We're back with some more Twilight Cup action. Today we're going to be going over Venomoth, the poison and bug type Pokemon. We're going to run it with Confusion and Silverwind and Bug Buzz. Because we don't have any more TMs, we probably get rid of Bug Buzz and go with Psychic just for this scenario where we could get into like a Toxicroak and just totally one-shot it with no shields because we have the Psychic built up. That's the only reason, but we have Bug Buzz and Silverwind on ours. If you can get Poison Fang as a legacy move, definitely Poison Fang and Silverwind is the way to go. But anyways, it's going to be vulnerable to flying, rock, fire, and psychic type moves. So be on the lookout for those. Alright, so yeah, anyways, let's get into it. Twilight Cup action, Venomoth, let's go. Thank you for coming by. Alright, here we go, round one. It's going to be Skuntank on Vinny's side and Venomoth on my side to start. I'm going to switch out to my Toxicroak immediately. Want to get some Mud Bombs off. You know the deal with that. We do get a Mud Bomb off before he decides to come out with the Crunch. And we're going to see that comes up right after. And yeah, we're going to take that as well. We both decide to save our shields here. I could get my other Mud Bomb ready, but as you can see, he already has his second Crunch ready, as you know, it's a pretty fast charging move as well. We decide to take him out with the fast moves after we use our shield and save our energy for the next Pokemon. We don't know what's coming in, but we know we might not be able to survive. So we just go with the Mud Bomb real quick. Either way, if, Dynamic Punch would have been a better move, but it got shielded either way. So just glad we got a move off. Anyways, we bring in Togekiss after the Toxicroak goes down. We are hoping it's going to have a grass type move. It's got the Leaf Blade, and so we're going to go out there and just soak that up as a flying type and just continue to pound away with our fast type moves. In comes the Alolan Ninetales. We have fast flying moves on this Togekiss. We use our Ancient Power, the rock type move, on the Alolan Ninetales. That's going to hurt it really bad. He's going to take the first one, shield the second one. We bring in the Venomoth after Togekiss comes down and use a shield on that first Ice Beam. So we get the win there. After using the shield, we take it down with some Confusions. Next we have Drapion versus Skuntank. On my side, we got the Drapion, and you're gonna see it does more damage than it did the other time. Still not amazing damage on the crunches, but still a lot more damage than the last video. So you can see we got the actual 3 circles on the screen there counting our taps. Anyway, so he takes the first one and the second one, and here I think I make some mistakes. I think I honestly should have just at this point maybe just sacrifice Drapion all the way, but I go ahead and use a shield on the second crunch, take the first one, and yeah, he's going to do another one, and I decide to take this finally. So we go down 1 shield and 1 Pokemon. We almost have the Skuntank down though, and you know I like to say, if you can get a Skuntank down and only lose like a Pokemon and 1 shield, that's not too bad of a trade. You can still win some games that way. We don't have Skuntank all the way down, but anyways, we bring in Venomoth. He's going to bring in T-Tar, which really hurts us with those smackdowns, but we get off a Silverwind, which he decides not to block, which is going to be devastating for his squad because that's going to just tear up his T-Tar. He's still got two shields on the board. We get him to use one here on the Togekiss. We bring in our Alolan Ninetales, and right here we're thinking we don't look very great because we know Skuntank's still on the board. We don't know exactly how much HP he has. He's going to use the Aerial Ace, which we block this one, and then we go get our Psyshock off, which he in turn is going to block as well. So here we think we're probably going to lose this. You know, we're going to take this, and not sure if when we get this Psyshock off it's going to be enough to KO the Togekiss, and then, but here it happens. He brings in the Skuntank, and that's going to go KO him. And so all that switching, I think, was allowed me to just go ahead and get the other charge move ready to go. So I think maybe if he doesn't switch there, you know, only get 1 charge move off, and instead of those 2 there, and I think he maybe wins that game. So I think maybe I got saved by Vinny there. But you know, that's why we play these games to figure it out. Anyways, Alolan Raticate versus Alolan Ninetales. Alolan squads, we're winning the fast move battle pretty well with the Alolan Raticate off the jump. We decide to take this Ice Beam, which does a lot of damage. So we've got him to use 1 shield, and we haven't used our shield at all. But yeah, we're gonna bring the Venomoth here, and this is a silly move possibly. You know, we knew it had Ice Beam, so I should have brought in my Azumarill, which would have not caused me to use a shield there. I could have taken it down. But anyways, brings out Umbreon, and we're gonna use our Silver Wind, and he's gonna go ahead and block that one. We decide to use the shield and try to keep our Venomoth up, and then we're gonna go ahead and use the Bug Buzz this time and see how much damage it is on the tanky Umbreon. You know they're so tanky. It's gonna do a good amount of damage though. It's super effective, the Bug on Dark. But anyways, he's gonna come back with a Foul Play, which almost KOs us, and right here we're just praying that we can get another Silver Wind off, which we can't. So we decide to now bring out the Azumarill this time, and hopefully we can get a fast or charge move off before he does, but that is not the case at all. And boom, there's a Foul Play, but yeah, like I said, not very effective. He's gonna come, bring the Toxicroak out. We're gonna hit the Play Rough, which is just gonna, you know, gonna do some work here. And we were hoping that, you know, it would just be a Mud Bomb from the Toxicroak, that would be fine, but it's a Sludge Bomb. And so Vinny's gonna go ahead and take this one pretty handedly. Vinny takes it. I mean, maybe not pretty handedly, but yeah, he takes it pretty handedly, yeah. But here we go, Golbat versus a little Ninetales, and yeah, we're gonna end up just kind of going at each other, these two Pokemon. He's gonna go ahead and tank the first move. I decide to shield the Ice Beam. We know that his little Ninetales had that, so we decide to shield that, try to get another Poison Fang off, see if he tanks that one as well, or if we can get him to burn his shield. So here he goes, burning his shield as well. So now we're pretty much tied for HP and shields. I was like, you know what? We gotta just try to, you know, sacrifice these Pokemon to each other. So that's what I decided to do there. Get him to use another shield or sacrifice the Pokemon. He uses the shield, and my Golbat's gonna go down just a little first, a little bit before the little Ninetales. So we bring out Sharpedo, which right here is just gonna tear through the Mismagius. You're like, who? Who is there? Yeah, Mismagius real quick. The Dark Fast Food just tears through that real quick. We put the Poison Fang onto the Toxicroak that comes out, and that's not going to do that much damage to it, but a little bit of chip damage. And now we're going to go ahead and bring out the Venomoth just to finish that up, which, you know, that's his specialty. There's confusion Pokemon right here. Alolan Ninetales versus Houndoom. Vinny's going to want to switch out real fast because, you know, I got the Fire move, which he does. Good job, Vinny. But, you know, he brings in the Weavile, which he doesn't have, you know, a great squad to fight the Houndoom in this certain situation. He should have brought the Toxicroak out instead of the Weavile there initially, but what can you do? He might have actually meant to do that, who knows. But anyways, yeah, his Toxicroak is going to get down the Houndoom finally after the Houndoom got the Weavile down. Now we bring out the Venomoth to finish off the Toxicroak, and now we got Venomoth via Alolan Ninetales. We're going to use a Silver Wind on the Alolan Ninetales, and he's going to block that because we both still have 2 shields. So we're both going to sit here and shield and just kind of fast move each other down. And boop. Actually, I don't even think yeah, actually, I don't even get a chance to use my shield, do I? Alright, I'd use one of them. Here it goes. I'm about to use one here, and then we'll finish them off the Confusions. So you can see Venomoth just does really well, even against someone that's hitting him. Well, but the Ice move is just neutral damage. It's not on his super effective weakness list because of the dual typing. Alright, here we go. We got Togekiss versus regular Grimer, and he's going to be hitting me with that ground move, which isn't doing jack to our ground fast move, which isn't doing jack to our Togekiss as a flying type. And then we're sitting here like, oh, I'm not going to protect shield, you know, I'm expecting the ground fast move. I forgot I did know that, I forgot because I had seen it before. His has the poison charge move, and so he's going to go out there and just, you know, get some good damage off on Togekiss real quick. But then comes out the Venomoth. We're going to go out here, use our Ancient Power real quick on the Venomoth while Togekiss stopped. We're going to use his last shield and try to get another Ancient Power off, but we don't get it off in time. So if we would use our shield there, it would have put us in a really good spot if we would have used that and shielded that poison attack from the Grimer. And we got the Venomoth and the Mirror Match. We shield. No, we don't shield. Sorry. We just fast move each other to heck, and then he brings out a Toxicroak. We're going to go ahead and get off our Silver Wind, shieldless, and then just finish him off with one more Confusion. Yeah, so you can just see that Confusion can just be pretty deadly against a lot of different Pokemon, especially Toxicroak, but and poison Pokemon in general. Alolan Muck versus Skuntank, you can see that we're tearing into him pretty well with our fast moves. We're going to get the Dark Pulse off here, which I think he is going to shield. Yes, and he's going to hit me with, I think, 2 crunches back to back. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and tank the first one, and then he's going to go, we're going to switch into something. Boom, we're going to go ahead and tank the first one, do the second one. We decided to switch into the Grimer to try to finish him off with our ground fast moves and build up. some energy towards the next Pokemon. Get him to use his last shield potentially, and then we have energy on the Alolan Muk, hopefully be able to get off one more charge move there, but he's almost dead himself, so see how that goes. He brings out the Toxicroak, we get the super effective move off. He does not decide to shield there, which I think is pretty big. So here comes a Crobat, we get the Mud Bomb off now against a Crobat. Here comes the shield, and Grimer's going to go down, and now it's time to bring out Venomoth and use our confusions on the poison type Pokemon. They're going to tear into each other pretty well, the Crobat and the Venomoth. We get a Silver Wind off before he gets a charge move, and it's going to be, let's see, I think I win this one. I think the Alolan Muk comes in and finishes it off. Yeah, the Alolan Muk comes in and just barely finishes it off. Yeah, so that was a really close one. We got the Alolan Marowak versus the Skuntank. We're gonna, we want to get our Bone Clubs off, so we sit there and, as soon as we can, we get it off. And he's gonna go ahead and block the first one. The ground type effectiveness against those poison, dark, dual types. We get the second one going. He's holding on to his crunches, it seems. We'll find out soon. Oh, there's a crunch. We're going to go ahead and shield that. The ghost type is not going to enjoy that. You can see the red on the shield. And boom, we're going to switch real quick into the Drapion, I think, to try to just not use our shields, but we were not able to, so in time. So we're going to Bone Club now and try to get one more off now that it's shieldless. We're shieldless. And boom. We almost get the Skuntank down, but not quite. He's going to go ahead and crunch our Marowak to itsy bitsy pieces. And now it's time for us to bring in our next Pokemon. We bring out the Drapion now, who is going to be invited to Lag City for a second. So Lag's here, a teensy bit. Which, yeah, it's lagging, yo. Okay, and then he brings out the Toxicroak. He's going to want to try to get some Mud Bombs off. We switch off into our Venomoth, and boom, bring out those Confusion City. And take him down real quick, and then it's Ninetales v Venomoth. We're gonna get our Silver Wind ready to go. Pop that ASAP, get some nice chip damage on him. The Confusion hurts him pretty bad too. They're just tearing away at each other. This is gonna be the end of our Venomoth. The Dazzling Gleam is gonna KO. We get the Sludge Bomb ready to go on the Drapion, coming back in. And so we're gonna finish that off real quick there. Alright. Next, we got Azumarill versus Swalot. At the start, we switch out to our Confusion Venomoth because the poison is not going to like that. We don't even use our charge move there. Next, he brings in a Roserade, which is also not liking. It's just nothing right here is liking our Confusions. And next is the Muk, Alolan Muk. It's two shields with two shields still. It's just happened to be, he's just trying different Pokemon out, and it was just too much poison Pokemon. Yeah. But yeah, these are Pokemon that, Roserade, you're not going to be seeing Roserade, you're not going to be seeing that many Swalots. Personally, I'm not the hugest fan of Swalot. Boom. Anyways, Alolan Muk versus Venomoth. We're shielding, we're juking, we're driving. We want to see how much we can get out of this Venomoth real quick. We go with the Bug Buzz. Boom, and that's going to go ahead and finish it off. So, he is able to sweep. Yeah. That's them.